Yeah.
The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in once again. On behalf of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you to another streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior Basketball. Thanks for joining us here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Tonight, the Warriors are on the road about 30 minutes north on Highway 1 from Keosauqua. We are here in Fairfield, Iowa, Fairfield High School. We got doubleheader action for you as the Warriors are going to be taken on and hosted by the Fairfield Trojans. Tip-off for the girls was scheduled for 6 p.m. The boys' JV game went a little bit long. That was a victory by Fairfield over Van Buren County in the boys' JV game. So the girls' varsity game going to get started a little bit late. We're just under 14 minutes on the warm-up clock away from tip-off of that. Then following the girls' varsity game, 15-minute warm-up for the boys, and the boys will tip off. That should put us somewhere around 7:30, 7:45 for tip-off of the boys' game tonight. Mr. Connor Davis back with us at the studio on the control board, pressing all the right buttons to make this thing run smoothly. Once again, I'm alongside my camera operator, on-site producer, Mrs. Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and the radio voice of the Warriors. We are all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and all of us more than happy to be with you on the call this evening. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We're on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. So if you are choosing one of those two ways to make this broadcast part of your Monday, January 12th, 2026 evening, big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list with you, as I always do here in the pregame show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as we go. The Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride countywide. They'll have the Warrior Girls pregame show, which we're in right now. Also, all made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters this evening. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. They'll sponsor the quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in each game. The post-game show for each game, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Starting lineups tonight, Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the year. First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. Halftime show and stats, Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. The conference standings, which we'll get to in a little bit in the pregame show, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Show of each game brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Players of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. My quarter recaps brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip-off, Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points, the Van Buren County Hospital, simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts, Wasco Hardware, check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua, and the pregame stats, which we'll get to after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you're a consumer in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA, also viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. We're going to start this pregame show with a 3-minute break. You can start to hear from some of our wonderful sponsors. Then when we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff. We'll break down both teams, check out their records on the season, wins and losses over their opponents. conference standings, leading players for each team, other action around the area tonight, maybe even another wrestling update for you. So we got a good pregame show lined up for you after this 3-minute break as we work our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off. Girls are on the road to take on the Fairfield Trojans out of the Southeast Conference. Back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us MAC place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deep visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars.
Tiffany here. Craving something delicious? Try the Dowd's Quick Stop Pizza of the Month. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Fresh bakery items baked daily and everything from our open-air cooler. Dowd's Quick Stop, where fresh meats can be everything delicious.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account at savingsbank.com. This is Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you here at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Fairfield High School, Fairfield, Iowa. We're in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, county-wide. Let's get right into it here as we've got 6.5 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Let's get into a breakdown of both teams, starting with the Fairfield Trojan girls. Head coach is Brian Witzenberg, assisted by Destiny Gridley, Shay Drish, Travis Duncan, and Patrick McEvan. Next action for them after tonight is Thursday of this week, January 15th, right back here at home for Pekin, 6 p.m. tip-off there. They are the Fairfield Trojans in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record into tonight's action, they're 2-8 on the year, 0-5 at home, 2-3 on the road, have yet to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 3A, the Southeast Conference. Conference record for the Fairfield Trojan girls is 1-4 in the last 5. They are 1-4 also. They have wins this year over Knoxville and Mount Pleasant, while their losses have come to Sheraton, Oskaloosa, Fort Madison, Ottumwa, Washington, Keokuk, Burlington, and Centerville. Last time out for the Fairfield Trojan girls was Friday, January 9th of last week, a 47-43 win. That was at Mount Things. Scoring department, Faith Jones, and I should say these stats were just through 3 games. That's all they've updated on Varsity Bound. Faith Jones leads them at 10.3 points a game. Elise Sutterstrom at 8.7. Emma Metcalf, 5 points a game. Leading Fairfield in rebounding, Maddie Martin, 5.5 rebounds a game. Emma Metcalf at 5.3. Faith Jones, 4.7 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Fairfield: Maddie Martin at 2.5, Emma Metcalf 2.3, Lenora Felt also at 2.3 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Trojans, Vanessa Kessel at 3 steals a game, Maddie Martin at 2.5, Lenora Felt at 2.0 steals per game. Fairfield girls are averaging 35.4 points a game. They're allowing 55.8, a negative 20.4 on the differential. They shoot 32.1% from the floor. For matchup, the Warriors got a 50-41 win. That was down in Keosauqua last season. All right, 4.5 minutes on the warm-up clock. Let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warrior girls. Head coach is Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bruns. The next action for us is tomorrow, January 13th at New London. 6 p.m. tip there for the Warrior girls. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in girls high school varsity basketball. They get to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for the Warrior girls is 6-3 in the last 5. They are 4-1. They have wins this year, twice over Burlington, Notre Dame, New London, Centerville, Cardinal, Holy Trinity Catholic, Danville, and Central Lee. Their 3 losses have come twice to Mediapolis, twice to West Burlington. A 50-45 win at home against Burlington, Notre Dame. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors in the scoring department. Adeline Snowgren, 11.3 a game. Sophia Urach at 11.2. Daphne Wells, 10.4 points per game. Leading rebounders, Adeline Snowgren at 7.1. Daphne Wells at 6.7. Sophia Urach at 3.9 rebounds per game. Assist leaders, Sophia Urach 3.6. Kaylee Snowgren 2.8. Adeline Snowgren is 1.9 assists per game. Steals leaders, Marley Mertens at 2.4. Kaylee Snowgren at 2.2. Urach and Wells at 2.0 steals per game. The Warrior girls averaging 49.8 points a game. They give up 42.4, a plus 7.4 on the differential, while shooting 35.2% from the floor, 25.6% from three-point range, and 54.1% from the free throw line. Recent matchups, like I said, the Warriors got a 50-41 win last season at home. Pre-game stats are brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's take a look at the conference standings, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. In the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, North Division, for the girls, Highland 12-1, 10-0. Louisa Muscatine 10-3, 8-2. Lone Tree is 9-4, 7-3. Pekin is 6-5, 6-4. Wapello is 6-6, 5-5. Columbus is 4-7, 4-6. Waco 5-6, 3-6. Hillcrest Academy 3-9, 1-8, and Winfield Mount Union is 1-11, 0-10. In the South Division of the Super Conference, Mediapolis 12-0, 8-0, West Burlington 9-3, 7-2, Van Buren County 8-3, 6-3, Central Lee is 5-3, 5-3, Danville 5-5, 4-4, Holy Trinity Catholic 2-8, 2-6, Burlington Notre Dame 1-10, 1-7, and New London is 0-11, 0-8. That's the overall record, followed by the conference record. For the Southeast Conference, for the girls, Keokuk 7-3, 4-0. Burlington 6-3, 4-1. Washington is 6-4, 3-2. Fort Madison 4-3, 2-2. Fairfield's 2-8, 1-4. Mount Pleasant is 2-8, 0-5. Getting back to the Super Conference, other action around the Super Conference tonight. In the North Division, these are double headers. Highland is at Sigourney. English Valleys is at Lone Tree. Winfield Mount Union is at Holy Trinity Catholic. Those are all non-conference matchups. In the South Division, Van Buren County right here to take on Fairfield in a doubleheader. The Mount Pleasant girls are at Burlington and Notre Dame. And Winfield Mount Union, like I said, at Holy Trinity Catholic. That's a girls and boys doubleheader. Other area teams, the Cardinal boys are at Twin Cedars. Van Buren County is right here to take on Fairfield in a doubleheader. And Davis County is off this evening as we tick down to just about a minute left on the warm-up clock. We'll keep it right here. And as we're about to get starting lineups and national anthem, and hopefully the stream is holding. It's kind of buffering in and out a little bit, so hopefully everything is good on the technical side of things tonight. Control right now is with Mr. Lee Muntz, longtime Fairfield contributor. He's over there on the PA, be going through his sportsmanship read, and then we'll get the, we're going to get the national anthem right now, so let's take a 2-minute break and come on back with the starting lineups. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued.
5'3". Number 10 is Daphne Wells, a junior forward at 5'8". And finally, number 23 is Adeline Snogren, freshman guard at 5'6". Once again, starting lineup for the Warriors, it's Yurok, Mertens, Snogren, Wells, and Snogren. All right, now we're going to get starting lineup for the Fairfield Trojans. Number 2 is Emma Metcalf, a junior forward at 5'7". Number 3 is Maddie Martin, senior forward of 5'8". Number 5 is Lauren Martin, a senior guard at 5'6". Number 11 is Faith Jones, a senior forward at 5'5". And number 50 is Elise Sutterstrom, senior center at 6 foot. Huh? Refresh. The camera? No, right, one more right there. Refresh that. Is it going? All right, tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Starting lineups were Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Did you find his router? Did you find his router? You are? Warriors, left to right. As I see it, Fairfield right to left. Warriors traveling black uniforms, orange numbers and letters, orange and gray trims. Fairfield home whites, orange and black trim down the sides, orange numbers and letters. Tip controlled by the Trojans, and here we go. Faith Jones to Metcalf. Warriors look like they're in a zone. Here's a free throw line jumper for Jones, is good. Fairfield on the board immediately. They lead at 2-0, 7:42 to go. First quarter in a 2-2-1 press. Snogren, Yurok over the top. It's tipped by Fairfield. Stolen by Jones. Turnover Warriors immediately. Lauren Martin in the corner. Back to Jones now on the wing. A long 3. That's off the back rim. No good. A rebound. And they're going to have a jump. Rebound is by Emma Metcalf, and Sophia Yurok tied her up on the alternating. That'll go to the Warriors. Turnover Fairfield. Yurok into Kaylee Snogren. 2-2-1 press from Fairfield. A lob over the top. It's intended for Daphne Wells. Tipped by Faith Jones out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. 7:17 to go first quarter. 2-0 Fairfield. Inbounds Yurok to Kaylee Snogren. Right side Adeline Snogren in the corner to Yurok. Fairfield in a 2-3 zone. Back to Kaylee, around to Marley, and over to Adeline, but it's tipped out of bounds by number 3, Maddie Martin. It'll stay with the Warriors. 19 on the shot clock. Yurok in that coffin corner all the way across from us. Gets it into Kaylee Snogren. Back around to the top of the key. Right of the key, now back left for Mertens. Back to Snogren. Back to Mertens. Tried to go into Daphne Wells and rifled it right through her hands. Turnover Warriors. Their second. 6:57 to go. Possession back to the Trojans in the backcourt. 2-0. Fairfield with the lead. The Warriors a diamond-in-one press. Faith Jones into Emma Metcalf. Back to Jones down the sideline, and she'll lose it out of bounds, and the Warrior pressure creates a turnover. 2 turnovers each way, and the Warriors have it in the backcourt, trying to tie this game or take the lead with a 3. They trail it 2-0. Yurok into Adeline Snogren. She'll walk it across the timeline. 2-3 zone from Fairfield, right side for Yurok into Daphne Wells against Sutterstrom. She'll turn, get it tipped away by Jones. Another turnover for Van Buren County. Emma Metcalf between the circles. Left side for Jones into Sutterstrom at the left elbow. Across, bad pass stolen by Mertens. Marley to the left wing. She'll back it out, give it to Adeline Snogren. 6:26 to go first quarter still. 2-0. Fairfield skip past to Yurok. Now to Kaylee Snogren, over to Adeline, a bad pass. That's intercepted by Lauren Martin. Turnover Warriors all the way down, and Fairfield turns it over. The team's sloppy play, turning it over to each other back and forth. Adeline to Marley. Back to Kaylee Snogren. Right side, Yurok. Over to Kaylee, over to Marley on the left side. Back to Kaylee Snogren, top of the key. Left side, Marley Mertens. Kaylee over to Marley, a 2-3 zone from Fairfield. 12 on the shot clock. Kaylee Snogren back to Marley Mertens. 8 on the shot clock now. Skip past Urach. Top of the key, Kaylee Snogren into the lane. Adeline Snogren. Bad pass into the hands of Elise Setterstrom. 5th turnover by the Warriors already. Maddie Martin out high, right wing. Into the elbow. That's tipped away. We have a foul. We do. Adeline Snogren picks it up. Her first, team first. Baseline. Here comes a sub. Vanessa Kessel in for Emma Metcalf. Maddie Martin will throw it in. Baseline right side. Warriors in a man-to-man on the inbound. Intended for Kessel. Was it tipped? No. She just threw it out of bounds. Did Maddie Martin. Turnover Fairfield. Each team with 5 turnovers. That's 10 turnovers total in less than about 2.5 minutes of game action, so sloppy play to start. Kaylee Snogren to Adeline, over the pressure, over to Mertens in the corner. A 3 on the way for Marley. Back rim out of the left corner, no good. Rebound Maddie Martin for the Trojans, and she'll bring it up across the timeline against Kaylee Snogren. 1-3-1 from the Warriors. Left side to Faith Jones. Back to Maddie Martin. She'll take it to the elbow and down the lane. Little banker, up and good from the right side. For number 3, Maddie Martin. Fairfield leads at 4-zip with 5:05 to go first quarter. Pressure from the Trojans here, 2-2-1. Warriors get it across. Adeline Snogren to Urach, and a blocking foul coming on Faith Jones. Out high right side. Faith Jones gets her first. It's the team's first. 1 team foul on each team. 4:59 to go first quarter. Sideline inbounds in the front court for Kaylee Snogren over to Marty Mertens. And now it's tipped and stolen by Kessel. Another turnover. She'll dish it across the lane to Faith Jones, who lost it, throws it back in. It's saved by Fairfield. Another short little jumper by Maddie Martin comes off on her, and it's a rebound. Warriors first. Mertens to Kaylee Snogren, back to Mertens. Put up a short baseline jumper, left it short. Rebound to Elise Setterstrom and threw it off the face of Martin, but she's able to recover. Maddie Martin across the timeline against Kaylee Snogren, who tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with Fairfield. 4:27 to go. First quarter, 4-zip Trojans. Martin into Kessel in the backcourt, guarded by Kaylee Snogren. A crossover. She beats her to the top of the key. Now right side, Maddie Martin over to Faith Jones in the corner. Back to Martin across the key. Vanessa Kessel a long three-pointer. Left of the key, switches it. Vanessa Kessel with a 3. Fairfield leads at 7-zip. 4:07 to go first quarter. 2-2-1 pressure. Adeline Snogren over to Kaylee. Lost it. And Kaylee Snogren going to commit the foul. Maddie Martin on the steal. The Warriors 7 turnovers early here. And Kaylee Snogren gets her first. For Lenora Felt in for 3, Maddie Martin. Faith Jones will inbound over by the scoreboard in the front court to Kessel. Felt over in the corner now. That's Lauren Martin. Back to Felt. Kessel a 3 right of the key. Banked it in. I don't think that's what she meant to do, but it goes. So Vanessa Kessel, 6 quick points. Fairfield leads at 10-zip. All the way down, Marley Mertens gets it blocked by Setterstrom. She stepped out of bounds, and they caught it. So a rebound and a turnover there by Fairfield. Here comes Metcalf back in for Lauren Martin. Warriors ball in the front court with 3:45 to go first period. They trail at 10-zip. Adeline, here comes Emma Scepter in for Setterstrom for Fairfield. Adeline Snogren on the baseline, left side of the hoop, will trigger it into Mertens. Fairfield still in that 2-3 zone. There's a pass tipped, intended for Kaylee Snogren, tipped out of bounds by Lenora Felt. Warriors will keep possession, avoiding their 8th turnover. 7 turnovers for the Warriors, 6 for Fairfield to start here, just over halfway through the first quarter. Fairfield's up on the scoreboard, though, 10-zip. Now we got the referees talking about something, and it looks like we're ready to go. Mertens into Kaylee Snogren. Fairfield still in that 2-3 zone. Kaylee to the top of the key over to Mertens. Left wing into Adeline Snogren. She'll dribble it underneath the hoop, kick it out Urach. She'll eye a 3. Kept her pivot foot down. A nice dish inside. Oh, Wells blew the short one from the right side. Should have been an assist and a hoop. Rebound Fairfield. Metcalf with it. Across the key to Felt. Back to Metcalf. Into Scepter. Kick out. Wide open 3 right wing. Off the rim. No good for Metcalf. Rebound Felt. Back to Metcalf. Warriors in a 1-3-1. Felt with it. Left of the key. Right of the key into the free throw line. A kick out to Felt. And she'll drill a 3. Left of the key for number 4, Lenora Felt. And Randy Smith needs a timeout. 3:03 to go. 13-zip Fairfield. Quick 30-second break. Back with more first quarter Warrior girls basketball action right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
All right, back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast. 3 minutes remaining. Possession with the Warriors after a 30-second timeout. Kaylee Snogren to Urach. Back to Kaylee Snogren. She threw it to the Fairfield bench over there on the left side as Mertens was more towards the corner than she thought. Turnover Warriors. 2:55 to go. First quarter. 13-zip Fairfield. Kessel over to Maddie Martin back into the game across the key. Vanessa Kessel back to Maddie Martin on the right side. Went into Emma Metcalf, out of bounds over in the corner. Who's it off of? Off of Adeline Snogren.
Back into the Trojans line of Elise Setterstrom.
Setterstrom back in for Scepter. Maddie Martin will inbound over there in the corner. Gets it into Setterstrom in the corner. She doesn't want to shoot the three. Back out high right side to Kessel. 2:35 to go. First quarter, 13-zip Trojans around the perimeter. They go over to the left side. Metcalf has skipped past Kessel. Maddie Martin in the corner. A shot fake and a drive. Missed the short one from the right side. Setterstrom on the board. She missed it. And a rebound, Adeline Snogren. To the left wing, top of the key now. Underneath, Kaylee Snogren, a kick out to Urach. Back to Adeline Snogren. She'll eye a three, won't take it. Top of the key. And a drive and a kick out to Marley Mertens. Kaylee Snogren has it. Right side, Urach won't take the three. Over to the left side, Mertens will eye a three and connects. Three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Warriors on the board, trailing it by 10, 13-3, a minute 54 to go first quarter. Maddie Martin to Kessel, right side for the Trojans. Back out Maddie Martin high on the right wing. Across the key, Metcalf, that's Felt. She'll try a three left corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Marley Mertens and the Warriors. Marley will wait for help and give it to Adeline Snogren, who'll bring it up. No pressure from Fairfield. The right side, Urach. She'll eye a three ball. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped. And we're going to say a jump ball on the rebound. Alternating possession goes to Fairfield. Lenora Felt out. Faith Jones, Lauren Martin back into the game.
Also checking for the first time, number 22, sophomore Anna.
Number 22, Anna McAvan, into the game for Fairfield as well. So Vanessa Kessel takes a seat. Diamond in one pressure from Van Buren County. Maddie Martin into McAvan. Back to Martin, back to McAvan. They'll play in catch with it, trying to beat the Diamond in one pressure over to number 5, Lauren Martin. Skip pass. And McAvan, air ball on a three. Setterstrom on the board. She missed it, puts it back, and that one second chance, she put it in. Elise Setterstrom with her first two. Fairfield leads at 15-3 with a minute 4 to go. First quarter. Warriors working around, skip past Mertens to Urach. Inside Daphne Wells. She'll turn against Setterstrom, not there. Kick out back to Urach. Kaylee Snogren around the key to Marley Mertens on the left side. Into Wells, a kick out Mertens, a shot fake and a drive, and a 10-foot jumper is good. Maybe more like a 15-foot jumper for Mertens on the left baseline. Mertens has all 5 of the Warrior points. 15-5 Fairfield with 40 seconds to go. Up the right side, now over to the left side for McAvan. She'll get it to Jones. Warriors 1-3-1. Jones, a dish to Setterstrom inside, and the layup is good by Elise Setterstrom. She's got 4, 17-5. Fairfield with a 12-point lead nearing the end of the first quarter. 22 seconds to go. Urach is trapped. She stepped on the sideline. And the Warriors commit their 9th turnover of the first quarter. Ellie Doherty in for Daphne Wells for the last 21.1 of the first quarter. Jones into McAvan, back to Jones in the corner, Maddie Martin. Skip pass tipped by Mertens, but it makes its way to McAvan. Left to the key, Jones, the baseline to Maddie Martin. Skip pass McEvan over to Lauren Martin. Oh, and she just undecided. Her pass is loose. Kaylee Snogren has it. It's loose on the floor. And is it a jump or a timeout? No, they call it jump ball. Alternating goes to the Warriors. 7th turnover on Fairfield with 1:8 to go. First quarter. Urach into Kaylee Snogren, and she'll just dribble out the time. And the first quarter comes to an end with Fairfield 12-point lead at 17-5. We'll take a 60-second break. Come on back. Start the second quarter. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. You're tuning in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you here at the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. Let's do a quick first quarter recap. No free throws for anybody in that first quarter. 10 rebounds for Fairfield, 3 for the Warriors. The Warriors with 9 turnovers, Fairfield with 7, and they've got it to start. Inbounds, McEvan to Maddie Martin to Faith Jones. Warriors in a 1-3-1 or a 2-3. Fairfield working it around in the left corner. Faith Jones will try a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Snogren. Quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Second quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Here comes Adeline on a drive through the defense all the way to the hoop. No good, but she's fouled. Going to go to the line for a couple. Adeline Snogren being aggressive, driving it to the hoop.
First foul this quarter, and first foul of the night on Maddie Martin.
Maddie Martin gets the foul. That's her first on Fairfield. Here in the quarter, and Adeline Snogren to the free throw line for 2. First is good. It's the first free throw by anybody tonight, even attempted, and she made it. Adeline Snogren on the board with a point. Ellie Doherty out, Daphne Wells back in. Starters on the floor for the Warriors, and I believe so also, no, I think that's Kessel in the game, so Fairfield not quite their starters. Snogren second, that's Adeline. She's 2 for 2 on that trip, it's good. She's got a couple, 17-10, Fairfield up 7 in pressure from the Warriors. Inbounds, Lauren Martin over to Maddie Martin. It's a diamond in 1, tipped and stolen by Snogren. The press creates a turnover. Adeline will back it out on the left side. Screen right from Kaylee to the top of the key. Back over to Kaylee, over to Marley Mertens, left wing. Fairfield in that zone. Back to Kaylee, over to Urach, right wing against Jones. Back to Kaylee, over to Marley Mertens, inside to Adeline against Setterstrom. She lost it, has to kick it out to Kaylee, over to Marley Mertens. Skip pass to Urach, a 3 right wing, off, left it short. And to the left, rebound Warriors, though. Kaylee to Marley Mertens into Adeline Snogren. Missed a banker from the middle of the lane. Rebound Setterstrom for Fairfield. She'll get it to Maddie Martin. Warriors in a 1-3-1 now. Maddie Martin picked up her dribble between the circles. Left side, Faith Jones to the left elbow. Setterstrom on a dish to a cutting Maddie Martin. Short little banker cutting into the lane. The right side is good. Maddie Martin, another 2 for her. She's got 4. Fairfield leads at 19-7. 6:37 to go second quarter. Pressure from Fairfield. That pass in the front court tipped out of bounds, intended for Mertens. Maddie Martin tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court, right in front of the Fairfield bench. Urach will trigger for Van Buren County. Into Kaylee Snogren. Still that 2-3 zone from the Trojans. To the top of the key is Kaylee. Now she'll go to the right side. To the right elbow for Daphne Wells. Back out to Kaylee Snogren. Take it towards the right side. Now back top of the key, left side, Urach. She'll fake a 3, back to Kaylee. He'll try one. Top of the key, off to the right, no good. Rebound, Adeline Snogren under there for the Warriors. Spin move on the baseline against Jones underneath and a kick out. Mertens on a shot fake and a drive and an 8-foot jumper in the lane, rolls off. Setters from the board for the Trojans. Outlet pass, Faith Jones. 6:03 to go second quarter, 19-7. Fairfield up by 12. Jones, top of the key, right side, now Kessel. On a drive and a long 2-pointer from the right side, too strong. Rebound, Maddie Martin over the back, pushed Urach in the back. She'll commit the foul. Maddie Martin, her second on the team in a quarter. Warriors with no team fouls. Maddie Martin out. I think Metcalf back in. Aubrey Leffler into the game for the Warriors for Sophia Urach. So possession with the Warriors in the backcourt. Here comes 2-2-1 pressure from Fairfield. Snowgren to Leffler. Get it across to Adeline. Middle of the court. 25 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Aubrey Leffler, a lob pass in on the right side to Daphne Wells. A turn and face. She has trouble getting around Setterstrom. Falls to the ground and loses it. Another turnover on the Warriors. Their 10th. Here comes Metcalf down the left side and a kick out. Faith Jones a three on the wing. Back rimmed it. No good. A rebound on the weak side to Vanessa Kessel. Underneath, she tried to dish it to Jones, tipped out of bounds by Adeline Snowgren. It'll stay with Fairfield in the front court. Here comes number 4, Lenora Felt, into the game for Lauren Martin. 5:25 to go, second quarter. Fairfield with a 12-point lead, still 19-7. Here comes Ellie Doherty for the Warriors, in for Daphne Wells. Jones on the baseline left side gets it into Metcalf. Out to Kessel, back to Jones. The inbounder, three from the corner, off the rim, no good. Setterstrom over Doherty, gets the rebound and the skip pass. Over to Jones, she'll dribble in, try to left elbow jumper. Comes up short, but a foul called on the Warriors.
Second foul, Kaylee Snowgren.
Kaylee Snowgren picks up her second, first on the Warriors in the quarter. Faith Jones, number 11, senior guard forward at 5'5", to the line for a couple for the Trojans. First on the way is no good. Warriors 2 of 2 from the line. Fairfield now 0 of 1. 5:13 to go, second quarter. 19-7. Fairfield with the lead. Faith Jones, her second. That one's off the rim as well. Rebound loose in the lane. And Metcalf came out of there with it, threw one towards the hoop, and she's fouled. Let's get the foul for the Warriors.
First foul, Allie Doherty. Second team foul, the Warriors this quarter.
They didn't put it up on the scoreboard yet. I'm not sure who got that one. It's an inbound for Jones on the right baseline. Number 15, Doherty, gets her first, team second on the team. Fairfield still on the left side, over to the right side. Metcalf will try a three. That's short. Rebound Setterstrom in there. Back up, she missed it. Rebound Jones, she put it up. Missed it, but a foul coming on the Warriors. Right now, Fairfield hitting the offensive glass. 11, Ava Leffler, who checked into the game for the Warriors, gets her first, team third now. We're under 5 minutes left in the second quarter, 4:58 to go. 19-7 Fairfield, free throw missed by Jones. She's 0 for 3, and Fairfield's 0 for 3. Mertens and Urach back in for Aubrey Leffler and Ava Leffler. Jones will have a second attempt. Second one bounces around and off. Rebound, Adeline Snowgren. Fairfield 0-4 from the line. All the way down. Ellie Doherty lost it out of bounds towards the right block. Another turnover by the Warriors, and that's just too many. 11, 4:50 to go. Metcalf will throw it in the backcourt. Gets it into Felt. Back to Metcalf. Diamond in one press from the Warriors. Up to Kessel. She'll take it across the timeline to the elbow and kick out to Jones. Warriors still in that zone. There's Metcalf, a drive in and a kick out. Jones will try a three left wing. Too strong. Setterstrom on the board. Back up and good. Setterstrom has 6. That's her game. Offensive rebounds and putbacks. Fairfield leads at 21-7. To the right side and across the timeline for Urach. Back to Adeline Snowgren. Fairfield in a 2-3 zone. The Warriors a sluggish start to this one through a quarter and a half. Adeline Snowgren looking for help. Goes left. Now skip pass right over to Urach. Back to Kaylee Snowgren. Adeline will try a deep three left wing, and that one rims out on her. Rebound, Faith Jones. To Metcalf to the free throw line into the lane. A short little runner, left it short, gets her own rebound. Back up, no good. Foul on the rebound of the putback attempt.
First down, Urach.
Urach picks it up for the Warriors. Her first, team fourth. Emma Scepter in for Elise Setterstrom. 3:57 to go, second quarter, 21-7, Fairfield up 14. Left side baseline, inbounds. Jones gets it tipped by Urach. Right back out of bounds. We'll do it again. Here comes Daphne Wells for Ellie Doherty. Fairfield in a box set. Inbounds to the corner, Metcalf. Now Kessel, the left of the key. Back to Jones in the corner, tipped by Adeline Snogren. It's out of bounds. They say it's off of Jones. So nice defense by Adeline Snogren creates Fairfield's 9th turnover of the night. Back to live action, 3:49 to go, second quarter. Pressure from Fairfield, 2-2-1. Kaylee Snogren to Mertens, left to right to Urach, back to the top of the key, and Kaylee Snogren. Over to Mertens, look to go underneath to Adeline Snogren against Scepter. She'll turn and put one up, gets it to crawl over the rim and good. In from the paint. Adeline Snogren has 4. Warriors trail 21-9. They've got pressure, diamond in 1. Pass tipped and stolen by Kaylee Snogren, and Felt commits the foul after she threw the errant pass. Turnover Fairfield, their 10th. Felt gets her first. Subs come in, Elise Setterstrom, Lauren Martin back in for Scepter, and Faith Jones for the Trojans. 3:28 to go, second quarter. And that's, well, scoreboard says 4 team fouls on Fairfield right now, 3 on the Warriors. One ref thought we were shooting free throws. I think it's just a wrong button pressed on the scoreboard. So it will be a front court sideline inbounds for the Warriors after that turnover. So Felt has 1 foul. Warriors over in the corner to Marley Mertens on a drive. Had it tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Warriors. On the baseline, right side of the hoop with 3:20 to go, second quarter, 21-9. Fairfield with the lead. Urach will trigger for the Warriors. All the way out to Mertens on the wing, back to Urach in the corner, a 3 for Sophia. Off the rim, no good. Weak side rebound, Adeline Snogren for Van Buren County. Adeline will bring it out. Shot fake and a drive to the top of the key. To Urach on the right side. Kaylee Snogren over to Mertens. Left wing. Warriors really having trouble searching for some open looks here. They're working underneath to Adeline Snogren against Setterstrom. She dribbled it off her foot to Felt. It's a turnover of Van Buren County. Over to Lauren Martin, who tried to go across the lane right to left to McEvan. Pass could not be handled, and it's a turnover Fairfield. Their 11th. 2:53 to go, second quarter, 21-9. Long pass down to Daphne Wells, a shot fake. She'll drive around Setterstrom. Setterstrom blocked it from the back, but committed the foul. Daphne Wells going to go to the line for 2. The foul is on Elise Setterstrom, her first. I got 4 team fouls on each team now. I think the scoreboard finally feels like they have it right. Wells to the free throw line. That shot rolls around, drops through. Warriors 3 of 3 from the line. Wells on the board with a point. Faith Jones in for Lenora Felt. Zetterstrom doesn't like to come very far away from the basket, so Wells, if she could knock down a little bit of mid-range jumpers and pull her out away from the hoop, then she could shot fake and drive around her. But Daphne yet to show that range. That shot is missed, and a jump. Wells 1 for 2 on that trip. A jump on the rebound on the alternating. Stays with Van Buren County. So another chance to cut into that 21-10 Fairfield lead with 2:47 to go, second quarter. Urach, baseline left side, all the way out to Mertens, top of the key. Over to Adeline on the left wing. Shot fake and a handoff to Mertens. Now Urach, left side into a cutting Adeline Snogren. She'll take it to the corner and give it to Marley. She'll eye a 3. Too strong from the left corner. Rebound loose. Metcalf to McEvan. She'll turn around and give it to Jones on the left side. To the corner, now back out to McEvan, the 1-3-1 from the Warriors. Metcalf, McEvan playing catch with it, over to Jones. Back to McEvan, over to Metcalf. She'll try a 3 right wing. Oh, too strong off the backboard and rim. Rebound McEvan. She'll kick it out to, that's Lauren Martin. Back to Metcalf. Fairfield hurting Van Buren County on the offensive glass again. McEvan doesn't want the shot. Back to Metcalf, back to McEvan. Now Faith Jones in the corner. Back to McEvan into Setterstrom. And a kick out. Metcalf won't shoot it. Now McEvan will, left of the key. Way too strong. Rebound to Adeline Snogren. Nobody wanted to shoot it that time for Fairfield. The Warriors get a stop. Minute 50 to go, second quarter. 21-10 Fairfield. Kaylee to Adeline. Left of the key. Skip pass to Urach. She couldn't handle the pass. Took her eye off of it, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover.
Back in for the Trojans.
Back the ball goes to Fairfield. Kessel back in for McEvan. 1:43 to go, second quarter, 21-10, Trojans. Jones will inbound. Metcalf back to Jones across the timeline. Now to Kessel in the corner. A three ball. Air ball. Tipped out of bounds off of Setterstrom. 1:32 to go here, second quarter. Urach into Kaylee Snogren all the way down the left side to Marley Mertens. Back to Kaylee. Over to the right side for Urach. She won't take the three. Kaylee to Marley around the perimeter. Pass intended for Adeline. It was deflected into the hands of Daphne Wells, who kicks it out to Urach, who had a three go in and out from the right corner. A rebound. Emma Metcalf, a lob pass intended for Faith Jones. Too far. Out of bounds. Another turnover by Fairfield, their 12th. Sloppy play here. Good foul coming on Fairfield. I think she tried to avoid Setterstrom, get over to the other side where Jones picked her up. Well, she does draw a foul on Setterstrom, her second. So now Fairfield's in the penalty. That was a shooting foul anyways. So Fairfield Warriors in the bonus. First free throw off, no good. Warriors 3 of 5 from the line. Setterstrom out. Number 12, Aubrey Ryan, into the game. So the Warriors are in the bonus. On the next foul for Van Buren County, Fairfield would be in the bonus. We got 43.2 to go here. Left in the half. Adeline Snogren, another attempt. She missed her first. Second is on the way. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebound, Faith Jones for the Trojans. Across the timeline, right side, Metcalf in the corner to Kessel on a drive. All the way to the hoop, it's blocked. And out of bounds to the Warriors. Nice defense in there. I don't know who got a piece of that, Wells maybe. Aubrey Leffler in for Adeline Snogren. She just has one foul. Head coach Randy Smith doesn't want her with two before the end of the half. Inbounds Kaylee Snogren down the right side to Daphne Wells. She'll take it to the hoop, double team. She'll try a jumper from the baseline. Missed everything. Rebound on the weak side. It's Lauren Martin. She'll take it across the timeline and travel with it as she tried to step around the defense of Kaylee Snogren to get it over to Jones on the left wing. Turnover Fairfield. Turnovers even, let's see. Well, Fairfield has 14 of them. The Warriors with 13 in a sloppy played first half with 19.1 to go. Urach into Aubrey Leffler. Back to Urach. Over to Kaylee Snogren. Mertens open over there and they get it to her. She'll fake. 12 seconds to go. Won't take the three. Warriors should hold for one. Kaylee Snogren over to Urach. Back to Kaylee. Over to Marley. Into Aubrey Leffler, who lost it. It's out of bounds, though, off of number 12, Ryan. Aubrey Ryan tipped it out of bounds. 4.1 to go here in the second quarter. Fairfield still holding on to that 21-10 lead. A lot of action, no scoring here for quite a while. Adeline Snogren coming in for Aubrey Leffler for a little bit of offense here before the end of the first half.
The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our number one priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
This is Trevor at Slayton Polaris. Farmers, we know you don't get paid holidays or vacation days. Your hard work deserves to be rewarded. Take advantage of the Polaris Ag Advantage program and get up to $2,000 off select Ranger North Star models, plus $250 in free accessories and a 2-year warranty. Now through December 31st. Stop in and see us before the end of the year for that extra tax write-off at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all will qualify for financing rates. See Slayton Polaris for details. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Fairfield High School, Fairfield, Iowa. It is the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. For 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends, fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Atomo and the surrounding areas. Sponsors again tonight, the pregame show and Warrior made three-pointers. Van Buren County Community School District, all the quarters, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Postgame show is Cranston Family Funeral Home, starting lineup, Smithburg Automotive. Coach and players interviews, First Iowa State Bank, halftime show and stats, Roto-Rooter. The conference standings in the pregame show, Slayton Polaris. My game recap, Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. Player of the game will be Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Quarter recaps, we'll do one here in a minute. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, opening tip, Dowd's Quick Stop. Fast break points, Van Buren County Hospital. Warrior timeouts, Wasco Hardware. And the pregame stats were Tugboat Transportation. All right, let's do a quick second quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. In that second quarter, 4 turnovers for the Warriors to 7 for Fairfield. Fairfield was 17 rebounds to 10 for the Warriors in quarter number 2. The Warriors 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the second quarter. Fairfield was 0 of 4. It was 17-5. Fairfield up 12 after 1 quarter of play. The Warriors outscore them 7-4 by 3 to cut that 12-point lead to 9 as Fairfield leads it 21-12 here at the half. Let's do a team stat recap from the first half of play. 13 turnovers for Van Buren County, 14 of them for Fairfield in a sloppily played first half here from Fairfield. 27-13. Fairfield a huge rebounding edge, about 2-1 in that first half. From the free throw line, no free throws in the first quarter, all of them shot in the second quarter. The Warriors at 50%, 3 of 6. Fairfield 0% at 0 of 4 as we tick down to under 5 minutes left here, the halftime clock. Let's take a look individually at some scoring and any foul trouble for Fairfield in that first half. They had 5 players in the scoring column, nobody in double figures in the game. They're led by 2 players with 6 points. Vanessa Kessel has 6 on a couple of 3-pointers. Elise Sutterstrom has 6 on 3 2-pointers. Maddie Martin has 4 on a couple of driving baskets. Lenora Felt with 3 on a made 3, and Faith Jones has 2. For the Warriors, just 3 players scored, nobody in double figures. They're led by Sophia Urach with 7, Daphne Wells with a point, and Adeline Snowgren with 4. That's the scoring for the Warriors. Kaylee Snowgren has 2 fouls for Van Buren County, and Fairfield, Maddie Martin and Elise Sutterstrom have 2 for the Trojans. We got time for another 3-minute break here in the halftime show brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. Let's get another 3-minute break here in the at the half. You can hear from some more of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible to be heard on the air tonight at 92.7 KTWA. Also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. So we'll be back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. What? I just sent it to a 3-minute break.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Back with you here, Tumble Radio broadcast booth. Fairfield High School, Fairfield, Iowa, about to start playing a third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Fairfield with it, going left to right as I see it. Warriors right to left. Drive by Faith Jones, tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with Fairfield. In their front court. 7:55 to go, just underway here in the third quarter. 21-12, Trojans with the lead. Inbounds to Faith Jones. Warriors on a drive. That was Emma Metcalf. She missed it. Rebound loose. Gathered up by Marley Mertens. I think the Warriors were still in their zone. We'll check on the next time down. Fairfield still in that 2-3. Adeline to Kaylee. Cross the key to the right side. Yurok into Daphne Wells. Had it tipped to turn and face. Setterstrom picks it up. Turnover Warriors to start the third quarter. Here comes Jones to Metcalf. Over in the corner, that's Lauren Martin. A post entry to Setterstrom. She'll turn against Wells. No foul. Missed it. Rebound weak side by Maddie Martin. Mertens over the back is going to commit the foul. Mertens gets her first on the team here in third quarter. Maddie Martin to the line. She's got 4 points on the night. Free throw good. That's the first make from the charity stripe tonight for the Trojans. They're 1 of 5. And Martin has 5. 22-12. Fairfield up by 10. Second is no good. A rebound. Sophia Yurok for Van Buren County. Over to Adeline Snowgren. Across the timeline, left side. 2-3 zone from the Trojans. Adeline will go right side to Yurok. A skip pass to Mertens. Back to Kaylee between the circles, over back to Sophia. Into Adeline Snowgren against Setterstrom. She's going to kick it out to Kaylee, over to Marley Mertens, into Daphne Wells. A turn and face and a dribble around Setterstrom. Put up the short one, middle of the lane, missed it. Might have been bothered by Setterstrom, and she gets the rebound. Maddie Martin across midcourt. Back to Emma Metcalf, top of the key. She's double teamed. Back to Martin, right wing. in the corner to Jones. Back to Martin. Kaylee Snogren gets a steal and dribbles around Maddie Martin. Nice job, Kaylee Snogren. Turnover Fairfield. Underneath Wells. She lost it, gets it back, tries to kick it out to Urach. Lauren Martin gets a steal. And it's back to Wells, and the teams trade turnovers. Metcalf pushed off on Urach. They don't call it. Jones has it inside Setterstrom. Maybe a double dribble. They don't call it. Daphne Wells bothered her from the back. She missed it, got it back. And Wells on the board for the Warriors. Kaylee Snogren to Adeline. Saved it. Turnover Van Buren County. Boy, play is sure sloppy. Here's a pass. Metcalf tried to go to Jones, left to right across the lane, tipped out of bounds by Mertens. It'll stay with Fairfield. Vanessa Kessel coming back in for Lauren Martin. 5:54 to go, third quarter. 22-12. Fairfield up 10. Inbounds Jones in the corner. That's Metcalf with it against Kaylee Snogren. Over to Kessel, back to Metcalf, across the key, right side. Maddie Martin, a drive and a kick to Jones. Into Setterstrom, Kaylee Snogren comes and steals it. And then a foul on Fairfield. Turnover Trojans. Fouls on Faith Jones, her second. First on the team in the third quarter. Urach will inbound to Kaylee Snogren. Here come the Warriors, looking to cut into that 10-point deficit. Over to Mertens on the right side against the zone. Into Daphne Wells. She'll kick it back out to Marley on a baseline drive. Nope, cut off by Maddie Martin. Back to Kaylee Snogren, over to Adeline. She's in the left corner against Jones. A step back three off the top of the backboard. Daphne Wells on the rebound. She kicks it out to Mertens, and a foul on the kick-out attempt. Setterstrom going to get her third, I think. She will. Setterstrom's third, second on the team. Baseline inbounds left side for Urach and the Warriors. Here comes Emma Scepter in for Setterstrom with those three fouls here with 5:15 to go, third quarter. 2-3 zone on the inbounds, gets it into Mertens, does Urach in the corner. Marley picked up her dribble back to Sophia, left side, top of the key now between the circles. Kaylee Snogren to her sister Adeline, and then a pass over to Wells. She'll drive against Maddie Martin. Cut off there, Daphne. Back out high to Kaylee Snogren, has to do everything she can to try to keep it. Lost it. It's loose in the backcourt, off of Fairfield. No reset on the shot clock, there's no change in possession.
Lauren Martin returns for the Trojans.
Lauren Martin in for Emma Metcalf. It'll stay with the Warriors. They got 17 on the shot clock with 4:56 to go, third quarter. Urach into Kaylee Snogren, left side Marley Mertens. Back to Kaylee Snogren. 2-3 zone from Fairfield. She'll take it to the right, to the elbow, down, a nice dish to Adeline. Oh, missed the layup from the left side, but she's fouled by Faith Jones. That'll be her third. And Adeline Snogren going to the line for two. That was a nice drive around the right side of the lane by Kaylee Snogren, who dished it right to left across the lane on a bounce pass to her sister. Missed a shot but got fouled. She's to the line for two. First one is good. Warriors 1-1 from the line in the quarter. 4-7 from the game. Faith Jones out. Number 22, Anna McEvan, into the game. For Fairfield, Adeline Snogren now has 5 on the night. 4:43 to go, third quarter. Second attempt, Adeline Snogren swishes through, 2 for 2 on that trip. She's got 6. Pressure, diamond and 1 from the Warriors. They get it into Kessel down the left side. She'll cross over to the free throw line. A nice dish on the baseline, and a little short jumper is good by number 5, Lauren Martin, who's on the board with a couple of points. 24-14, Fairfield up 10. Kaylee Snogren right in front of the Warrior bench is fouled on a blocking foul. See who they give it to. That is Lauren Martin with her fourth on the team in a quarter. One more and the Warriors would be in the bonus. One more would put Fairfield into the penalty here with less than halfway through this third quarter, 4:27 to go. Trojans up 10, 24-14, and a low scoring affair, especially for the Warriors. Just 14 points here through 2.5 quarters. Here's Mertens against that 2-3 zone. She'll take it to the left side against McEvan. Back out to Kaylee Snogren, back to Mertens. She'll try a 3 left wing. Marley's off tonight. That one's missed, and the rebound on the weak side goes to Maddie Martin. Up the right side for McEvan. She'll drive in and dish to the corner. Lauren Martin back to McEvan, who wasn't expecting it. Back to Martin. Skip to Maddie Martin. Now all the way over to the left corner. Kessel interceptor. Nope. She telegraphed that one and stolen by Kaylee Snogren, who tipped it to Urach. Turnover Trojans. They're 18th. 3:53 to go third quarter. Adeline on a kick to Marley. She'll try another one, hoping to get hot. That one back rim, off the top of the backboard, off the rim. No good. It's loose. McEvan grabs it and a timeout. It was going to be a jump, but I think her head coach saved her. 30-second timeout by Fairfield. So they just took the time off the clock. It's 24-14. Fairfield up 10 in the third quarter. Back with you in 30 seconds. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball on the girls' side of things right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Alrighty, back with you, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Fairfield High School in Fairfield, Iowa. Inbounds in the backcourt, Maddie Martin over to McEvan after that 30-second timeout by Fairfield. They lead at 24-14 with 3:38 to go back to live action in the third quarter. Free throw line drive and a jumper, too strong off the backboard by Maddie Martin. Rebound to Marley Mertens for the Warriors. Adeline Snogren has it now, and she'll walk it up across the timeline. 2-3 zone all night from Fairfield, right side for Urach. Guarded by Kessel. She'll drive to the corner, cut off by Lauren Martin. Back out, Kaylee Snogren. Into Daphne Wells. She'll turn, drive to the hoop against Ryan. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover of Van Buren County. Ellery Doherty coming into the game for Daphne Wells. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Diamond and one press from Van Buren County. Martin gets it into Kessel in the corner. Here comes the trap. Owen Snogren intercepted the pass out of the trap, but couldn't corral it before it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fairfield. Martin will get it into McEvan in the backcourt. Here comes the trap. Back to Martin from McEvan. She'll take it down the right side. Kaylee Snogren does good not to pick up a silly foul. Maddie Martin all the way to the hoop. Offensive foul on somebody in the lane on Fairfield, maybe Aubrey Ryan. It is. That's her first, team fifth, but it's an offensive foul, so the Warriors will not shoot free throws on that one. Next one, well, that puts Fairfield into the penalty. Now Warriors in the bonus. 3:02 to go, back to live action. Pressure from Fairfield, 2-2-1. Snogren and Urach playing catch with it. That's Kaylee, gets it up to Adeline. Bad pass, it's tipped and intercepted. Turnover Warriors, they're 18th. Kessel on a banker from the right side, too strong, rebound loose. Kessel gets it back. And she's fouled on the shot. It goes. She's going to have a chance at a three-point play.
Second down, Marley Mertens.
Marley Mertens gets her second on the team. Aubrey Leffler coming in for Kaylee Snogren. You can count that hoop for Vanessa Kessel, who's got 8 points on the night. A chance here at 9 if she can complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Fairfield 1 of 6 from the line tonight, 1 of 7 now. She missed that free throw. Rebound, Ryan out to McEvan, over to Metcalf, to Maddie Martin on the baseline. She'll kick it back out to Metcalf, right of the key. Over to the left side for McEvan, in the corner to Martin now. Back to McEvan, back to Metcalf. She'll try a three right of the key. Switch. Emma Metcalf has 3. It's 29-14. Fairfield with a 15-point lead. Adeline Snogren over to Sophia Urach on a drive off the right side to the baseline. Metcalf going to commit the foul.
First foul, Emma Metcalf. 2 free throws.
Emma Metcalf, her first. And the Warriors are in the bonus now for 2:19 here left in the third quarter. Sophia Urach has 7 points on the night. She'll look to add to that on these 2 free throw attempts. The Warriors with just 3 players scoring here tonight. Urach's good on the first. Van Buren County 3 of 3 from the line in the third quarter. They're 6 of 9, 66% on the night. Urach has 8, looking for 9. Daphne Wells, here comes Lauren Martin in for McEvan. Daphne Wells has a point. Adeline Snogren has 6. That's it. for the Warriors scoring here in this one so far. 29-15, Fairfield up by 14. Second from Urach, rolls off. Rebound, Maddie Martin. She'll keep it and bring it up. Across the timeline, center court against Aubrey Leffler to the right side for Kessel. Into Ryan. Middle of the lane on the right side. Back to Kessel on a drive and a kick to Ryan at the free throw line. Went through her hands. Maddie Martin has to retrieve it. Now over to the left side for Metcalf. Way out high. Back to Martin, top of the key, right elbow on a drive. And a jumper on a little runner from about 6 feet around Adeline Snogren is good. Maddie Martin has 7. Fairfield leads it 31-15. They've doubled up the Warriors here. Minute 45 to go. Behind the back, Adeline Snogren over to Aubrey Leffler. Right side for Urach. Couldn't handle the pass. Took her eye off it again, and I don't think she can believe that happened. Here comes Felt into the game for Maddie Martin. Kaylee Snogren in for Aubrey Leffler. Minute 41 to go in the third. Warriors with just 15 points on the board. 31-15 Fairfield. Felt into Kessel, back to Felt, across on the left side. Back to Kessel, now on the right side against the Warriors 1-3-1. Felt, Kessel will try a three right of the key, short. Rebound crashed in there for by a bunch of players, it's loose, and Ellie Doherty comes out of there with it for the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snogren, down the left side. Between the circles, now right side for Urach, it was tipped. And Sophia Urach let it go out of bounds, it'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. Sluggish performance by the Warrior girls. That's the best way I can describe it so far with a minute 17 to go here in the third. Urach into Adeline Snogren, and she's going to be fouled from behind. That's Aubrey Ryan going to get another one for the Trojans. Warriors in the bonus, Fairfield in the penalty. So they're going to shoot a couple more free throws with a minute 14 to go here in the third quarter. Fairfield with a 16-point lead at 31-15. Adeline Snogren's first is good. Warriors 4 of 5 from the line in the quarter. Adeline Snogren was 7. Kessel is out. McEvan back in. On the floor for Fairfield, it's Ryan, Lauren Martin, Felt, Metcalf, and McEvan. Adeline Snogren's second is good. 2 of 2 on that trip for her. She's got 8. Aubrey Leffler in for the Warriors for Ellie Doherty. A minute 14 to go here in the third, 31-17. Fairfield up by 14. Lauren Martin into McEvan, trapped in the backcourt. She'll beat the trap and take it down the right side. Hold up and wait for help. Now over to Lauren Martin in the corner, back to McEvan. They'll swing it around to Felt. Will try a three left of the key. Tried to bank it, no good, or maybe she didn't try, but the rebound in there for McEvan. It's loose on the baseline. And the coach saved her with a timeout. So a full timeout by Fairfield. Let's take a 60-second break with 56.5 to go in the third quarter. Trojans lead at 31-17 of the Warriors. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Varsity Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. Craving something delicious? Try the Dowd's Quick Stop Pizza of the Month. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Fresh bakery items baked daily and everything from our open-air cooler. Dowd's Quick Stop, where fresh meets convenience. Follow us on Facebook for more great deals. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's, your quick stop for everything delicious.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back to live action here at Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Fairfield High School. They get it into Felt from Lauren Martin. Back to Lauren Martin. Left side into the left elbow for Scepter. McEvan, Lauren Martin to Scepter, and a handoff back to a cutting Lauren Martin, who lost it. Turnover. Kaylee Snogren up ahead to Marley Mertens. Back to Urach on the right wing. Shot clock still in play, about a 7 or 8 second difference. Mertens has it in the corner. Out to the top of the key, Urach over to Aubrey Leffler on the left side. 2-3 zone still from Fairfield. Warriors will swing it around to the right again. Mertens underneath. Snogren, Adeline missed the shot, fouled by Emma Scepter in there. 24 seconds even to go here in the third. Scepter gets her first. Fairfield in the penalty, Warriors in the bonus. Adeline Snogren. First free throw is good. Adeline with 9 points on the night to lead the Warriors. Yurok has 8. Second is good as well. Warriors 7 of 8 from the line, keeping them in this game. In the third period, Mertens out, Ava Leffler in. Adeline Snogren with 10 to lead the way. Yurok has 8. Wells with 1, that's their 19 points. They've cut the lead to 12, 31-19, with 23.6 to go here in the third quarter. Momentary pause by the officials. And diamond and one press coming from the Warriors. Lauren Martin gets it into McEvan. Trapped to the middle for Felt. Lost it, got it back. Back to Lauren Martin across the timeline left side. Down to Metcalf. Back to Lauren Martin across the key. Felt over to McEvan in the corner. Back to Felt. The Warriors in a 1-3-1. Here comes a three left side. Missed. Kaylee Snogren fighting for the rebound, and she's fouled. It was missed by Lauren Martin over there. It was either Martin or Metcalf on the miss on the three-pointer. Warriors with 2 more free throws. Fouls on Felt, or second. And Fairfield in the penalty, so Warriors will make good use of being in that bonus for one more time here at least in the third quarter with 7.3 to go. Trying to make this a 10-point game with a couple of makes here by Kaylee Snogren if she can put them in. The first, no good. 7 of 9 in the quarter. Are the Warriors from the line not terrible? I'd like to make that 8 of 10 here if Kaylee can put it in. She's scoreless on the night. Looking for her first point. That one is good. 1 for 2 on that trip. Kaylee Snogren on the board. It's 31-20. Mertens in for Kaylee Snogren with those 2 fouls. She's the only one with 2. Well, Mertens has 2 also. Lauren Martin into Metcalf with 5 seconds. Up ahead, Felt. Across the timeline, Fairfield has to go. 2 seconds, a long 3 by Felt. Ooh. Off the back rim and no good. And it's 31-20. Fairfield with an 11-point lead after 3 quarters of play. Fairfield with a 10-point third quarter. Warriors put up 8. Back with you in 60 seconds for the start of the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. You are tuned in to Warrior Girls High School Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back to live action we go in the fourth quarter. Warriors with the ball against the 2-3 zone of Fairfield. Kaylee Snogren over to Yurok. Pass through the legs of Marley Mertens. Turnover Warriors to start the fourth. Let's do a third quarter recap. 6 turnovers for the Warriors to 5 for Fairfield in that third quarter. Warriors with 6 rebounds to 10 for Fairfield. Van Buren County 8 of 10 from the line. Fairfield was 1 of 3. Fairfield leads at 31-20. 7:43 to go fourth quarter. Warriors in a 1-3-1. They'll work it around Fairfield. Will the Kessel 3 out of the left corner. Left it short. And a rebound off of Van Buren County. It'll stay with Fairfield in their front court. 7:38 to go here in the fourth. Maddie Martin will throw it in baseline left side. A stack formation for the Trojans. Here comes Daphne Wells returning to the game for Van Buren County for Aubrey Leffler. Maddie Martin gets it in, left wing. Kessel across the key to Emma Metcalf, back to Martin. Look to go into Setterstrom, they miss her. Metcalf will dribble in and take a three. Off the backboard and rim, no good. Rebound goes right back to her. Followed her own shot. Into Setterstrom. I think she was going to shoot it, maybe pass it, but she had the ball above her head. And no, not a shooting foul. She's fouled by Kessel, her first, team first in the quarter. Emma Metcalf out, Lauren Martin back in. Warriors have it on the baseline right side for Sophia Urach. She'll trigger it for the Van Buren County Warrior Girl offense. Fairfield in that 2-3 zone. A lob out high to Kaylee Snogren. The Warriors get it in. Now Mertens out high right wing back to Kaylee Snogren. In the corner to Urach on a drive, and she'll pull up from 8. Ooh, air ball over everything. Rebound, Faith Jones. Up ahead, Warriors don't get back. She hits Lauren Martin with a pass and a banker. Basically a layup, good by number 5, Lauren Martin. She's got 4. 35-22, a 13-point lead for Fairfield. Across the timeline, Adeline Snogren on the left side, top of the key. For Kaylee, she'll take it to the right and let Urach try a 3. Off the rim and around, out, no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Maddie Martin. 6:08 to go. Fairfield up 35-22. Warriors still in that zone to the right side for Kessel. Kaylee Snogren, a lot of hustle, playing some good defense. Fairfield will work it around. It's tipped by Urach. She gets hit in the face, but it's no foul. And then into the hands of Adeline Snogren, and Setterstrom might have committed her 4th. Foul in the Warriors' backcourt. That is Setterstrom's 4th. And the turnover by Fairfield, their 20th. Turnovers even at 20 apiece. Setterstrom out. Ryan back in for the Trojans. Under 6 minutes now at 5:56 to go. 2-2-1 pressure from Fairfield. Kaylee Snogren, a lob pass all the way down to Daphne Wells at the left elbow. A kick out to Marley Mertens and a 3 on the way. Over everything, no good. Rebound, Adeline Snogren on the weak side. No reset on the shot clock. That shot did not draw iron. Adeline Snogren between the circles. A screen left from Daphne Wells. Now back to the right. Over to Urach, out high right wing. Into a cutting Adeline Snogren. She'll turn and take it into the lane. Tried a left-handed driving layup. Came up short, but a foul on Fairfield. Adeline Snogren going to go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Third foul, Aubrey Ryan. Third team foul.
Aubrey Ryan picks up her 3rd. Team's 3rd in the quarter with 5:32 to go. Adeline Snogren back to the line where, let's see, she's got 8 free throws tonight, and now 9. Warriors 101 in the quarter. Adeline Snogren with 11, leading the way. Urach has 8. Kaylee Snogren and Daphne Wells each with a point. That's the whole scoring tonight for Van Buren County. Adeline Snogren second. That one short, but it crawled over. 2-2 on that trip for her. Aubrey Leffler coming in for Daphne Wells. 5:32 to go. We're in the 4th quarter. Warriors down by 11. It's the closest they've been in a while. Inbounds to Kessel in the corner. She'll dribble it along the baseline. If you're going to trap, can't let them have that sideline all the way down through the lane. Shot up too hard by Kessel. Rebound goes to Sophia Urach for the Warriors. So they get a stop. Let's see if they can get it into single digits here with 5:16 to go in the 4th. Snogren and Adeline along 3, top of the key. Good. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. And it's now 8. 5:05 to go. Adeline Snogren 3. Kessel to the corner for Lauren Martin into Aubrey Ryan. It's loose. Picked up by Marley Mertens. And the Warriors with a little life. Turnover Fairfield. Here comes Adeline Snogren. On a drive around Kessel. She's fouled on the drive. They're going to get Kessel with a foul. Let's check it. It's her 2nd. 4th on the team. So one more and the Warriors would be in the bonus. Fairfield would be in the penalty with one more foul. We're not just over 3 minutes into this 4th quarter. 8-point game by lead by Fairfield. Urach, right side baseline into Kaylee Snogren. Back out Marley Mertens. And a timeout by Randy Smith as he senses this possession is an important one. Let's see if it's a 30-second timeout. Warriors with 3 timeouts left. Let's take a quick 30-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports.
For choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years, that is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Back with you here at the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. Inbounds in the sideline front court. Kaylee Snogren into Mertens. Back to Kaylee Snogren. Back to Marley Mertens. Top of the key against the 2-3 zone. Over to Urach on the right wing. Into Adeline Snowgren, she missed a short one from the middle of the lane. Rebound, Faith Jones, outlet Maddie Martin. To the right side for Jones. Back to Martin, left of the key. That's Maddie. Back to Jones, a three on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound fought for under there. Come out of there with it. Aubrey Leffler to Kaylee Snowgren. And we got a foul on Fairfield in the backcourt.
Third foul on Maddie Martin.
Maddie Martin gets her third. So, Warriors in the bonus. Fairfield into the penalty. Bonus free throws for the Warriors for the rest of the 4 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. That could play a factor. The Warriors with no team fouls. Aubrey Leffler missed the free throw. Warriors 13 of 19 right now from the line, and they got a point. Daphne Wells back in for Aubrey Leffler. Warriors within 7 at 35-28 with 4:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. And they employ diamond and one press. Inbounds to Kessel. Trapped in the backcourt. Should get it to Maddie Martin. She's trapped in the backcourt. Back to Kessel. Over to Lauren Martin and across. No, they get him with a 10-second violation. So the diamond and one press creates a turnover by the Warriors. It's a 22nd turnover of the night for the Trojans. Emma Metcalf in for Aubrey Ryan. 4:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Inbounds in the front court sideline. Yurok to Kaylee Snowgren. Back to Sophia. Back to Kaylee. Over to Adeline. Three-pointer left wing. She's fouled and it goes. A 4-point play opportunity for Adeline Snowgren. Let's get the foul for Fairfield.
Third foul, Vanessa Kessel.
Kessel picks up her third, and they're in the penalty, but that was a shooting foul. Snowgren with 18 now to lead the Warriors, looking for 19. It's good. Warriors 4 of 5 from the line in the period. They're within 3 at 35-32. Fairfield been stuck on 35 for quite a while. Emma Metcalf, Kessel, Maddie Martin in the backcourt working it around the Warrior press. Up ahead to Faith Jones. Oh, threw it off of Mertens' face. Goes out of bounds. Off of Marley. It'll stay with Fairfield over in the corner. Maddie Martin will trigger it for Fairfield. Warriors within a possession now at 35-32 with 3:57 to go. Maddie Martin into Lauren Martin. Top of the key, Kessel. Left side, Faith Jones. Yurok missed the steal. Jones a three. Back rim no good. Rebound in the lane. Out of there to Kessel. And we got a timeout. Full timeout from Fairfield. They have 2 remaining. So 3:47 to go in the fourth. Fairfield leads at 35-32. The Warriors on a run. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you to the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. Maddie Martin, sideline inbounds in the front court, gets it into Kessel. Warriors go man-to-man here, it looks like. Kessel with it. Guarded by Adeline Snowgren. To the left side for Lauren Martin. Back to Kessel. 20 on the shot clock for Fairfield. Fairfield looks like they're having a little trouble adjusting to the man-to-man. A screen by Metcalf, and that's an offensive foul. A moving screen on Emma Metcalf against Adeline Snowgren. And
Second down, Emma Metcalf.
even though they're in the penalty, that's an offensive foul, so no free throws for the Warriors. But Emma Metcalf gets her second. Looks like 2-2-1 pressure coming from Fairfield. Warriors with the momentum here. Inbounds Kaylee Snowgren. Back to Yurok. Yurok's got a dribble. She uses it over to Adeline. She'll take it across the timeline left side. Behind the back, she avoids the trap. Across the key to Kaylee Snogren. Back to Adeline. A fake and a drive. Nope. She'll kick it to Kaylee between the circles. Left side, Mertens into Adeline in the lane. She'll find a free spot. Left-handed layup. Good and one. 3-point play opportunity coming for Adeline Snogren. Another 2 for her. She's got 21 on the night. The Warriors within a point. Foul is the second on Lauren Martin. Elise Setterstrom back into the game with those 4 fouls. Adeline Snogren to the line. It's good, and we are tied at 35. Adeline Snogren to 22. Here comes Daphne Wells in for Aubrey Leffler. Warriors were down 31-15 at one point, down by 16. So they are on a 19-4 run here in later part of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Now a foul along the sideline in the backcourt as Kessel tried to bring it up. Kaylee Snogren going to get her first on the team. 3:07 to go in the fourth. We're tied at 35. Brand new ball game. The Warriors look sluggish the whole way until latter part of the third, start of the fourth. Across to Maddie Martin from Kessel. Warriors in a man. They're in a zone now. Back to the zone. Over to Lauren Martin. Kessel, left side. They're in that zone since Setterstrom came back in. It's loose in the lane. Kessel and Wells. And a jump.
Ball stays on the Fairfield end.
On the alternating possession, it'll stay with Fairfield. They avoid the turnover. It'll be a box set for the Trojans. Maddie Martin, baseline the left side, will throw it in with 19 on the shot clock. Out high, left wing, Kessel. Screen from Setterstrom. She'll dribble in, take a long two-pointer, and connect. And that's a Kessel. Has 10. 37-35. Fairfield up 2. Adeline Snogren to Kaylee. Across the timeline to Urach. To Daphne Wells. A shot fake. Around Setterstrom. Shot up, no good. No foul. Rebound to Setterstrom. They tried to draw that 5th foul on Setterstrom, and she did a good job to play defense and avoid it and get the rebound and cause a miss. Fairfield up 2, 37-35, 2:22 to go in the fourth. Into Setterstrom at the free throw line, and Wells going to commit the foul. And she will. Daphne Wells, her first. Team's second. Maddie Martin again on the baseline, left side will throw it in. Players across the free throw line extended for Fairfield. They get it into Setterstrom over on the left wing. In the post to Faith Jones. She'll kick it out. Lauren Martin blocked by Kaylee Snogren. Daphne Wells recovered it in the corner. Here comes Adeline to the right elbow. She'll bring it out. Warriors can take the lead with a 3. 2:04 to go. She'll take it to the corner. Oh, and she dribbled it off her leg or foot. That one hurts. Turnover of Van Buren County. 21st of the night. 1:54 to go. Fairfield up 2, 37-35. Diamond to one press coming from Van Buren County. Inbounds Kessel in the corner. She's trapped. And it's loose over in the corner. Fairfield with 2 timeouts left. The Warriors have 3. About 4 seconds here to get it over. Maddie Martin looking, gets it into Kessel. We got a timeout as the coach noticed that. Fairfield will take a full timeout. They have 1 left. Let's take a 60-second break. 1:48 to go here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Fairfield, Iowa, Fairfield High School this evening. 1:48 to go. Fourth quarter of the girls' varsity game. Fairfield has a 2-point lead at 37-35. Man pressure coming from the Warriors. Maddie Martin in the backcourt looking to inbound to get it up to Kessel. Across the timeline, she's going to look to take it all the way to the hoop. Mertens gave her some resistance, but a good fake. She puts it up and in for 2. Nessa Kessel has 12, 39-35. Warriors down 4 with a little over a minute and a half to go. Kaylee Snogren got it tipped, loses it. Kessel gets it. Turnover Warriors. Up ahead to Emma Metcalf. Looks like she's not got hurt on that play a little bit there. Emma Metcalf has 5. So a full timeout here coming from the Warriors. A minute 23 to go. Fairfield up 6 now, 41-35. Back with you in 60 seconds right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. As we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Back to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth we come. Warriors with possession. Adeline Slogan to the free throw line and a kick out for Urach. She has to save it to Marley Mertens. Dribble in and a pull-up 15-footer short. Rebound on the weak side off of Maddie Martin. Team rebound to Van Buren County. A minute 10 to go here in the fourth. Fairfield leads it by 6, 41-35. Baseline inbounds Urach, left side of the hoop. Looking, gets it into Wells. She'll go into the middle of the lane, lose it against Setterstrom. Wells really struggling with the size of Setterstrom in the paint tonight. Lost it out of bounds. A turnover Warriors. They tied it at 35, and some turnovers here lately have really hurt their chances. A minute 7 to go. Fairfield in the backcourt gets it in. It's tipped and a jump. They got it into Kessel. Wells creates a jump. She's frustrated. You can tell she's frustrated by her play in the paint tonight. She went over there and created a jump, so good hustle. Fairfield turns it over. On the alternating possession, back to the Warriors. They need a hoop. Minute 4 to go. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. They get it into Urach. Into Adeline Snogren in the lane. She'll dribble it out to the left wing. Give it to Mertens. Back to Adeline Snogren. A long 3. Left to the Fairfield to the front court. Right side, Maddie Martin in the corner to Kessel. Warriors going to have to foul here. They work it around. Look to go in the lane to Setterstrom. She'll turn against Wells. Left-handed layup. No good. But Daphne going to commit the foul. Setterstrom to the line for 2. Daphne Wells gets her second. That's the third on the team. I'd have just worked it around the perimeter and let Van Buren County have to come and foul, but they decided to go inside, so it worked out just as well for Fairfield. And Setterstrom good on the free throw. Fairfield 1 of 1 in the line. In the fourth quarter, they're 2 of 8 in the game. Setterstrom has 9. 42-35 Fairfield. Second, that's off to the right. Rebound Daphne Wells along the baseline. Over to Adeline Snogren to Urach. Three-pointer right wing. We need one, and it's good. Urach has a way of hitting big shots for the Warriors. At 3, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Makes it 42-38, a 4.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
Well, I was going to take a 30-second break, and Sonny decided to do it just a little bit as we got, I think, what did I say, 29.5? They got the timeout clock up there, so they took the time on the game off the scoreboard. I think it's 29.5 to go. It's a full timeout from the Warriors. They've got 1 left, and Fairfield has a 30 left, I believe. 42-38. Fairfield up 4. It was tied at 35, so they're on a 7-3 run. Here towards the end of the game are the Trojans. Warriors had to fight back, being down 16 or more to tie it at 35. Here comes a little stack formation in front of Maddie Martin in the backcourt. She gets it in to Faith Jones up ahead. Metcalf all the way down. Oh, she didn't. No need to do that. She tried to hit Setterstrom. Man, just back that out and make the Warriors come and get you. They tried to force the action. And she tried to dish it across the lane to Setterstrom, intercepted by the Warriors, and a foul on Setterstrom, and that's her 5th. There's just no reason to do that. You got a 4-point lead in the ball. There's no need to force a pass from left to right across the lane. And but if it's a good news if you're a Warriors fan, because we're going to the line for a chance to have points with the clock stopped. So Wells to the free throw line. Free throw is good. Fairfield helping out Van Buren County here. Wells has 2 on the night. And it's back to a 1-possession game, 42-39. So you got to be aware of time and situation. No need for that from Fairfield. The Warrior pressure maybe forced them to hurry it up a little bit, but you got to recognize that switch. Wells 2 of 2. Those are 2 big free throws. She's got 3. Kaylee Snogren back in for Daphne Wells, and it's a 2-point game, 42-40. Here to Lauren Martin. Referee blew his whistle for I'm not sure why. One referee at the scorer's table right now checking on things. And they're going to let her run the baseline. Anyways, Maddie Martin, right side, up ahead. Lauren Martin, she's followed by Kaylee Snogren from behind. Kaylee Snogren gets her 4th. It's a 4th on a team, so the Warriors need to commit 1 more for Fairfield to be in the bonus. Warriors still a foul away from the penalty. 21.6 to go in the 4th. Fairfield up 42-40. Maddie Martin, sideline inbounds in the front court, looking. Lob pass stolen by Adeline Snogren. Turnover. Here come the Warriors, down 2 with 17 seconds to go. Adeline Snogren on a drive, taking it to the hoop. Shut up and good! On a driving layup by Adeline Snogren. We're tied at 42 with 9 seconds. Inbounds, Faith Jones. Oh, no. The Warriors commit a foul in the backcourt. I think Adeline Snogren, I'm not sure they wanted to do that. I don't think they did. They had the full court to go with 7 seconds to go. Adeline Snogren commits her 2nd. They're going to send Fairfield to the line. With 7.7 to go, we're tied at 42. The Warriors have fought back again. No need to commit that foul way far away from the hoop. Free throw no good. So far it's working out. Fairfield 1 of 3 from the line in the 4th quarter. They are just 2 of 10 in the game. Warriors have clawed their way back into this one with way more free throws than Fairfield. We'll talk about that after the game in the postgame. 2nd free throw, Faith Jones. She gets that one, 1 of 2. Faith Jones with 3 on the night. And we got a timeout. A 30-second timeout. You know what? We're just going to keep it right here. Ball game really sloppy early with lots of turnovers. Fairfield had a big lead at 31-15. The Warriors fought back, went on a run, and tied it at 35. Then Fairfield surged back out ahead to lead it by 7 or 8. And now the Warriors fought back to tie it at 42. And that last free throw by Faith Jones gives Fairfield a 1-point lead, 43-42. 7.7 to go. We're in a 30-second timeout right now. That was taken by Fairfield. So the Warriors have a full timeout left, if my calculations are correct. And they're down 1. Don't have to have a 3. A 2 would do it. Both teams in the bonus right now. Both with 5+ fouls. Just need a hoop or a foul and some free throw attempts. Throw line, 2 seconds. A kick out. Marley Merton's going to have to shoot it. Snogren's 3 at the buzzer is good. They're saying no shot. The refs waved it off as Kaylee Snogren let one go from the top of the referees are scurrying out of here. Head coach Randy Smith is not happy. I'm not sure if she got it off in time or not. It was so close I couldn't tell with the naked eye. She hit that big shot against the other night against Central Lee to send that one to overtime. So 40, they took that score down quickly off the scoreboard. 43-42. Fairfield Trojan girls get out of here, luckily, with a 1-point win over the Warriors in that 4th quarter. 12 points for Fairfield. The Warriors put up 22. They outscore them by 10 in the 4th quarter, but still lose it by 1, 43-42. Fairfield Trojan girls get out of here with a 1-point win. here tonight on a call that I am not completely sure about. So we got all of our ads in. Let's just take a 60-second break. The Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local X stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Well, we're back with you here from the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth on what was almost another miraculous win for the Warriors. I'm still adding up some stats here. Post-game show of the girls' game brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. I got to add up the scoring here for Fairfield. All right, now we can do a quick fourth quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. That fourth quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. In the fourth quarter, 4 turnovers for the Warriors to 5 for Fairfield. 7 rebounds in the fourth quarter to 8 for Fairfield. Van Buren County 7 of 8 from the line in the fourth quarter. Fairfield was just 2 of 4. All right, now we can do some team stats from the game. On the turnover side of things, 23 for Van Buren County, 24 for Fairfield. 47 turnovers combined between the two teams. Rebounds, 45-26 in favor of Fairfield. With that discrepancy, it's hard to believe that Van Buren County was even in the game, but they did their damage from the free throw line, going 18-24 from the charity stripe. Fairfield was just 3 of 11. So the free throws kind of offset the rebounds and allowed it to be a 1-point Fairfield win. It was 17-5. Fairfield up 12 after 1 quarter of play. The Warriors outscored them 7-4 in the second quarter to cut the lead to 9, 21-12 at the half. Fairfield outscored Van Buren County 10-8 in the third quarter to lead at 31-20 by 11 after 3. The Warriors outscored them by 10, 22-12 in the fourth quarter to close it to within 1. But Fairfield able to walk out of here with a 43-42 win. Luckily, Haley Snowgren hit a 3 top of the key, but they say it was after the horn that would have given the Warriors a 2-point win. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and watch that one on the replay to see how close or if she really did get that off. Let's take